Today I'm going to show you how to add a foreign key into tables. You must be in a position and then you'll be in a position how to reference them. How do you add a foreign key? So for example, I'm having already my tables, so I use Herbert. Then you must be in a position to create to know how to create two tables first. A foreign key. So a foreign key is a column or a set of columns that establishes a link between data in two tables. So it acts as a cross reference between tables by referencing the primary key of another table. Okay, so let's try to create two tables. I will have personal table and order table. So let's start by creating database. You can say create database, say Herbert. Okay, then use Herbert. Then now we are going to create two tables. We shall first create a table called person table. Okay, so create table. So create table, I'll call it persons, open bracket, and then we shall have person, it's gonna be a timestamp, automatic stamp. Don't fear errors. Let's try to check this code if we are succeeded. If there is no error, don't fear, enter. It says okay, the query is okay. Then you can say describe. We can write describe in full or in short form. Describe table name persons, enter. You can see here. Yes, so we are going to create another table, the second table, but my aim is to show you how to add a foreign key, okay, on two tables. So we are going to create another table called table orders. So create table order, create table orders, open a bracket, order ID. So the order ID, alright, order ID, okay. And then lastly, for us to, if you want, take note, if you want to reference, when you are referencing a foreign key between two tables, you make sure that the columns, one of the column here should be resembling in the another column in the next table. So let's use this as our, let's get this person ID and we post in this one. Okay, so person ID, like this, person ID, and it should be int. Okay, yes, int. You can close. Alright, you can close from that. You close the bracket, enter. Yeah. So at this time, now I think it's time for me to show you how to add the foreign key. You make sure that you're having the same columns here. I think this field personal ID, then also another one is the personal ID. So we're going to reference these columns. So how do you do that? You say alter table. So alter table orders, this one, okay. Order table orders, add foreign. So you add foreign key, right? Then open bracket, then personal ID. So orders is here. This is the table orders. So we are adding this. Say person ID. Alright, close. So references. So which table are you referencing? References table. Which table? So your references table persons. Yes, this table persons, open bracket, then person ID, then person ID. Let's enter and see if there is error. Don't fear. Wow, so our foreign key has been added, right? So there's a relationship between the first table and the second table. Now in case you want to add values, let's try to be like adding values in end of the table and see what happens. You can say insert. So insert, for example, here let's try to insert in persons and see insert. We're inserting values. Insert into table what? So insert into table persons, open. This is all the values. So this is auto increment, you leave. Alright, where we are here, this is the auto increment, you leave. So we put this L name, then F name, but the date of registration, it will come automatic. It's timestamp. Okay. What are the values? Values, you say L name, maybe the first name, let me say for example Herbert, and then maybe say Marumbu. Terminate, enter. So it's being added, the value is being inserted successfully. Let's try to populate and see. Select all from, so select all from table name is persons. Oh, what's the problem? Select all from, okay, single. Select all from persons. Then you can see the first person is Herbert, right? And the second person is Marumbu. But if you try to enter just values direct from orders, to tell you you can't add a child to a parent. So let me try to show you here. Let's try to call to see that it tells you a message that you cannot add a child to a parent. So for example, so there's let them bring for us close in here. Describe what? Orders. So yes, so in it orders, insert orders, values. So this is already the primary key is auto increment. You jump to this order number. Now next to person ID, let's try and see. Let's see. I want to show something where they tell you cannot add a child to a parent. Person ID, values, let's say yeah. So what I'm looking for, cannot add or update a child. Alright, so you start with the parent. Okay, so let me first go back here. Let's try to add another person. Maybe I'm going to add another person called Ndagire Flavia. Can say Flavia. Then let me change another name, just Martha. Then and then this person is going to be the second person in personal ID. It will come here automatic. Enter. Describe persons. So this select all. No, yeah, select all from persons. Enter. So you can see Flavia, Martha, and then the time and the date is here already. So let's try to see in orders. Let us try to see it's matching with orders. For example, let's bring orders a bit down. Describe orders. So we want to someone who have made an order. For example, insert into table name orders, or orders. So list the columns. So order number, comma, person ID. Now the foreign key, I want to show you the importance of the foreign key here. Now order number, say maybe 7895. Then person ID once, maybe the person ID can be this one 2. Oh, Flavia is the one who wants it. Okay, 2. Close. Terminate. Enter. Succeeds. So select all this time. So select all from what? The table name, which is your current orders. So you can see that this time the order ID is the second person, and then order number, then person ID who is ordering is the person ID is Flavia.